Lucilla returns to the Gladiator universe. One of the most beautiful daughters of Emperor Marcus Aurelius in the Gladiator movie was Lucilla, Lucius's mother. One who played an important role in the first installment and who will have a leading role in the second. But what will happen? Is the return of this actress confirmed? On the other hand, some rumors suggest that we will also see the return of the protagonist of the story, the gladiator of the first film, but that his story will have a more mythological approach. In this video, we will be talking about the latest news about the Gladiator 2 movie. And for more videos of your favorite series and movies, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Welcome to the Oasis Geek. First, let's talk about the importance of the character Lucilla in the first movie. Lucilla is an important figure in the history of Rome. She is the daughter of Emperor Marcus Aurelius and sister of Commodus, who later becomes emperor. In her youth, Lucilla had a romantic relationship with Maximus, the hero of the film. But over time, each went their own way. Maximus married and had a son, while Lucilla also married, had a son named Lucius, and became a widow. Lucilla's life gets complicated when her brother Commodus becomes emperor. Commodus is cruel and abuses his power, and although Lucilla does not agree with his methods, she has to tolerate him to protect her son Lucius. Commodus, inappropriately, seeks to have a more intimate relationship with Lucilla, and she feels compelled to give in to keep her son safe. Eventually, Lucilla sees that Commodus is destroying Rome with his tyrannical rule. So she decides to join Senator Gracchus in a plan to remove Commodus from power. They believe that Maximus, a respected general and Lucilla's former love, is the ideal person to lead this change. Lucilla meets with Maximus and convinces him to join her cause, to save Rome from her brother. However, when Commodus learns of the conspiracy, he captures Maximus and threatens Lucilla and her son Lucius. To protect her son, Lucilla is forced to abandon the conspiracy and follow Commodus's orders. In a dramatic twist, Commodus demands that Lucilla be his mate in order to have an heir, showing his total control over her. At the end of the film, after the death of Commodus and Maximus, Lucilla plays a crucial role in asking the people of Rome to honor Maximus as a true hero. Now, it has been mentioned for a few months that this character would be returning to the Gladiator universe, but we had not had confirmation until yesterday, thanks to Empire magazine and several other portals, which revealed the return of actress Connie Nielsen to her role. Part of the news reads as follows: Ridley Scott is building quite the cast for his Gladiator sequel, which is now close to shooting. With Paul Mescal, Barry Keoghan, and Denzel Washington already aboard, he's adding a returning veteran of the original and one extra new fresh face, as Connie Nielsen is back as Lucilla, while Stranger Things breakout Joseph Quinn has landed the role of Emperor Caracalla. Gladiator 2 will be set years after the events of the first film, and finds Mescal playing a grown version of the character Lucius, Lucilla's son, as originally brought to life by Spencer Treat Clark. Keoghan is in line to be the primary antagonist, Roman Emperor Geta, a fictional take on a real-life ruler. As for Caracalla, he's a mystery for now, alongside Washington's character, only described as a badass. Then the website yahoo.com, revealed part of an interview that this actress gave talking about the actors, which says the following. During a recent interview with comicbook.com, Connie Nielsen has finally confirmed her involvement in Ridley Scott's upcoming Gladiator 2 movie. She described the sequel as a magnificent spectacle. I didn't know what to expect when the story started up, and in hindsight, it was almost inevitable. Of course we had to tell that story, Nielsen said. It was incredible. Ridley has put together an incredible cast as always, and a magnificent spectacle that is rooted in real heart. As always with him, you have to use superlatives. Nielsen's statement comes after fellow Gladiator co-star Jimon Hounsou previously debunked reports about his return. Production on the Gladiator 2 resumed earlier this month following the end of the Hollywood strikes. It is currently slated to arrive in theaters on November 22, 2024. This means that we will have this character back, and that the movie will take place many years after the first Gladiator movie. Not much is known about the story of this new installment. only that it will focus on the story of Lucilla's son. But there have been rumors that we will see other magical elements in the story. In the first Gladiator movie, the main character, played by Russell Crowe, has a tragic ending where he loses his life. However, interesting rumors have surfaced about the next installment of the saga, suggesting a possible return of this iconic gladiator. The idea is that we could see the character in a different context, possibly mixing elements of the mythology with the original plot. One of the most fascinating theories is that the gladiator could face gods or mythological beings in the afterlife. This would open up a whole new world of narrative possibilities, taking the story from historical realism into a more fantastical and mythical realm. Imagining our brave gladiator in epic battles against legendary figures from mythology is something that will certainly capture the audience's attention. Another possibility that has been discussed is that the gladiator could appear in the dreams of the new protagonist, who could be Lucilla's son, as rumored. It would be a way to keep the essence of the original character alive, orienting and guiding the new protagonist on his journey. Finally, there has been much speculation as to whether Russell Crowe, who played the gladiator in the first film, will reprise the role. Although the actor has denied these rumors in recent months, the possibility of his return remains a topic of great interest and expectation among fans. The idea of seeing Crowe reprise his iconic role, albeit in a different or more spiritual form, would surely add a special appeal to the sequel. Crowe's involvement, even in a supporting or token role, would be a tribute to the character's legacy and a direct connection to the original story that fans appreciated so much. In my opinion, I think this character will indeed return, but it will be a surprise in the film, perhaps only as a spirit guide. However, a movie where we see the original gladiator facing entities in the afterlife would be an interesting story, but it is very fanciful. I think the director will focus more on the realistic story of the time, as it will have a lot of influence from other medieval productions, as it is in the case of Game of Thrones, which, although it is fantasy, has focused on the realism of this universe. Gladiator 2 will hit theaters this coming November 22nd, and we are expected to have a trailer as soon as the end of this month. But drop your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about the return of Lucilla and the possible supernatural backstory of the gladiator Maximus? Do you think this is an angle the film should pursue? And for more videos of your favorite series and movies, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You're on. The Oasis Geek.